If you're anything like me, you just want to know what is actually worth your $1.25 when you head into Dollar Tree. And so today I'm going to share with you 75 things that I actually think are still worth $1.25. I think you need to keep your eye out for the next time you make a Dollar Tree visit. Hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer and this is a little bit of Common Crazy, and I am no stranger to Dollar Tree. First up, we have holiday decor and crafts, and let me tell you, I really do feel like Dollar Tree is stepping up their game. As I'm sharing this video, Dollar Tree is already putting out Easter, and boy, do they have some great things. So look at these tiny little ornaments that they have. They come 14 in a pack, and I think they are so cute. And if you are a crafty person, there are so many different things that you can do with these. Now, if the little ones are not your thing, they also have these larger. These are ornaments that you can decorate with paper, paint, whatever you want, and they have the 4 different shapes. They have brought these out in years past, but I still think they are worth that $1.25. To give you an idea of some things you can do with these ornaments, I used the carrots to create this really simple and easy garland. I really love the way that this turned out. And for the bunnies, because I have 5 in my family, I grabbed 5 of those and made this really simple sign. Those are just a couple of the possibilities. When I said Dollar Tree was stepping it up, this wood grain bunny and egg were definitely a part of that. I absolutely love these. Now they also have these duo of colored eggs. You get 2 for that $1.25, and that is a great deal. Dollar Tree's ribbon is a yes and a no. If you happen to hit the week where a store is not having a sale on ribbon, then the Dollar Tree price is definitely a winner. However, if you get a craft store and they're having a sale on their ribbon, more than likely it's going to be a better price than Dollar Tree. Because it's so early in the season, I don't have all the Easter things in my store yet, and this bunny wreath is one of those things that I am keeping my eye out for, and I think you should too. Now, if you want it earlier, you can go online. Now, the wreath forms, you only have to order 4 of them, and I would suggest shipping it to store because that way you don't have to worry about paying shipping fees, but it is definitely worth that $1.25. A few other things to keep your eyes out for, because I know I am, are these MDF signs. If you are into crafting, I think these are super great and I think they will go fast, as well as these beads. Aren't these adorable? So many of us want to make these all the time, and for $1.25 you cannot beat that. Now these bunnies are 14 inches tall, and I think will add the perfect touch to your Easter decor. And if you know me, I am so into garlands, but if someone can make it for me, I'm not gonna lie, these are adorable and worth that $1.25. These are absolutely my favorite sign for the year because they remind me of Beatrix Potter's Peter Rabbit. I just love these, so I will be grabbing these for myself. Now, I cannot believe that Dollar Tree has these rabbits. They are 2 feet tall. I think that is such a steal for that $1.25. Also part of their Easter spring, you can get these cute little plastic scallop plates. There are only 6 of them, but I still think because they're plastic, they are definitely worth that $1.25. If you think that is great, you will not believe what I found to share with you in the tool section. But first, for those of you who are thinking you missed out on Valentine's Day, or if it flew off the shelves too fast, you didn't. Stores are still getting items in. If you see boxes like these, you can even ask them to open them. That is how I found these cute little tins. I plan on using these for teacher gifts, along with like a box of brownies. If you are giving out Valentine gifts, Dollar Tree also has a ton of different Valentine gift bags that you can snatch up as well. I really also love these burlap bags because you get 2 of them for that $1.25, and I think that is such a great deal, and they're really adorable. I also really love the metal items that they brought out for Valentine's Day, like this cupcake envelope and these lips. Now for the cupcake, how adorable would this be also for like birthdays? So think beyond just Valentine's Day when you're looking at the Valentine items. I personally picked up this really cute little MDF cacti and snake plant in the Valentine section so that I could make a couple of spring signs. So just a couple more options for you. You also want to make sure you check out Dollar Tree if you are decorating or crafting for St. Patrick's Day, because Dollar Tree definitely has some really fun items that are worth that $1.25. I am really curious, how many of you have a Dollar Tree Plus in your area? All of my Dollar Trees are turning into Dollar Tree Pluses by the end of March, but they have really great things like this little tic-tac-toe. Isn't this adorable? But look at all of these other Easter things that they have. They're $3 and $5. So if you do have a Plus, make sure you check out that area as well, because you might find some real gems like these little easels where it's chalkboard on one side and then this cute little sign on the other. Absolutely love it. And then these signs are 4 feet tall. I really liked these, but I went ahead and grabbed this one. Thank you to Megan at Glue Guns and Roses. She was my model, because I can adapt it and do something with it on my own. For the unfinished wood in the Plus section, I don't think everything is quite worth that $3 and $5. And if you want to know my opinion, let me know that in the comments. Since we're already talking about crafts, let's talk about those that cost $1.25, because since Dollar Tree added their Crafter Square section, man, have they stepped up their game, and they just keep adding to it. Some of the real winners for me are their wreath forms. I think these are such a great deal, and they have 3 different sizes. So the smaller ones are an 8-inch, and you actually get 2 of them. Then you have a 12-inch and an 18-inch. One of the best deals you can find at Dollar Tree is their permanent vinyl. The amount that you get for that price is just unbeatable. And the fact that they also carry some tools that you can use if you have a Cricut or another cutting machine is also great. If you want to know all of my thoughts on all of these, make sure you've hit that subscribe button. I have a full review coming really soon. This Betty Crocker double-ended spatula is another item I actually have in my craft tools. I use it when I hot glue or use wood glue. For that $1.25, it is great to have on hand. Don't forget about Dollar Tree's pool noodles. Whether you are diving into the pool or working on a craft, still a great buy at that $1.25. Now this may be a little bit controversial, but I will tell you that Dollar Tree picks for me have always been a little hit and miss, and once you add that 25 cents, it really becomes a miss. Unless you happen to find some picks that you really love, like I really love these spring picks that Dollar Tree brings out every year, I'm going to be picking up most of my picks at Walmart that I can find under $1. This is a new item at Dollar Tree. You might find it in the garden section or in the floral section. Either which way, it is a plastic wreath board. I am so curious to see how some of you use it. Send me a picture if you do. Now these jar lids for floral arrangements are so cool. If you like to do floral arrangements, whether they're real or fake, make sure you grab these, because you get 2 of them and you just screw them right on the jar. Easy peasy. Now, I always tell my kids that you get what you pay for when it comes to the toys at Dollar Tree, but there are some rare exceptions like these Barbie accessories. They're one of my favorite things. When my daughter was younger, she loved getting these like in her stocking at Christmas time, in her basket at Easter, because they are so cute and fun. Now, my son was really into Pixar, and he loved these tiny little Pixar figures. They also have some superhero ones like Batman. Now, one of the things I think is really great are these Hot Wheel tracks. On Amazon, believe it or not, you get 40 feet of them for $22. That breaks down to 55 cents a foot. These really long ones that you see here are 4 feet, because you get 2 2-feet ones. So that's 31 cents a foot. That's a much better deal. And you can build your own track with however many pieces you want over time, instead of paying all the money at one time. How fantastic is that? If you have a Lego lover in your house, you want to make sure that you take a look at these Make It blocks that Dollar Tree carries, because they are compatible with Legos. They are so good. I have a 15-year-old who is obsessed with Legos, and he gave them his stamp of approval. These break down to 3 cents a block, where the Legos on Amazon, when they are on sale, break down to 6 cents a Lego. So make sure you pick up some Make It blocks the next time you're at Dollar Tree. More money-saving dupes are coming up in the beauty section, so hang tight. Dollar Tree also carries some really fun games like Left, Right, Center. This is a really great one to play because all ages can play it, so I would grab this if you're looking for a new game, as well as they have a few mini card decks that I think are great. I personally picked these up to give to my kids in their Easter baskets. Another great deal. Believe it or not, Dollar Tree is also bringing out some of their summer toys already. One of my favorite things to pick up every year is the sidewalk chalk, because not only do you get a variety of colors, but it does come with its own case, and it's definitely still worth that $1.25. Dollar Tree organization is some of the absolute best that you can find, and for the price, you cannot beat it. So many different colors and styles and sizes. I love these black and white ones right here because they're nice, long, and big. So many different ways that you can utilize them in your home for organization. I also really love these containers. These are meant for cans, like soda cans, but you can use them for like soup cans and things like that as well. They do have feet in the back, so they have a slight slant to them, so when you pull out one can, they will roll. I'm not gonna lie, this is just a little bit satisfying. I really love Dollar Tree's collapsible bins. They are one of the best things to organize like closets, craft supplies, things like that. And for springtime, they always bring out the most beautiful colors, and they did not disappoint us this year. These containers are absolutely my favorite ones that Dollar Tree has right now. I'm using them currently in my office to hold some cables and some command strips, but they would be so good not only for like craft supplies, closets, offices, you name it. I would snatch these up in a heartbeat. These tubs are massive, and you would easily pay $5 in any other store, and would be great if you're looking for something to hold like toys for your kids, for your pets, or even something to put like throw blankets in, anything like that. Definitely such a great price. Here are a few more options in those spring colors. The hardest choice, honestly, is choosing how many and what colors you want to go with. If you ever have a hard time finding the organizing container that you want, make sure that you look online, because all of these are still online and you can just ship it to store, so you can avoid any of those shipping fees. These containers were actually designed for lunches. However, I really like to use these for like bathroom and office for like smaller things. I actually grabbed these. They're very similar with the little snap lids, and created some office organization, and I really love how they fit inside of a drawer. It just keeps everything nice and tidy. You can also find some bonus buys right now, so I really love these because not only do they come with a set of 2, it's actually a set of 3, and that is a really good deal. So keep your eyes out for any of those bonus buys. This little container is in store right now, and I think it is adorable. It opens up and you have a little shelf inside and a mirror. It reminds me of like the old school caboodles in a way, just on a smaller scale. It is definitely a pickup for me. I got it for my daughter. I absolutely love these earbud cases. Not only are they great for earbuds, but they're also great to be a little travel case for your jewelry. For $1.25, you cannot beat that. Do not forget to check out Dollar Tree's jars for organization. I use their jars for my crafting supplies, for my bathroom, and in my kitchen. They are definitely a must-have in my opinion. I love this larger one, as well as this cute little candy jar. Fantastic. Dishes are another thing from Dollar Tree that I think you should snatch up. For a set of 4, you can get glasses, plates, and bowls for $15, and if you want to toss in that salad plate, it's $20. Personally, I am super picky about my glasses. One of the things that bugs me the most is when you put them in the dishwasher and they collect water on the bottom of them. So these have my seal of approval because they are completely flat on the bottom. There is no ridge for that water to collect in. I also really love these clear bowls. You can even get the clear in the plates and in the mugs. What a perfect set. But if you don't like clear, they do come in white as well, and other color options if that is your preference. Dollar Tree carries other glass items that you want to keep your eye out for, especially their vases at that $1.25. That is a fantastic value, and they have an assortment of vases. You can find them in store and online. Online, they actually come in smaller quantities of 4 to 12. So if you are throwing some sort of a party, you might want to look online to make sure that you get all the vases you want, but make sure that you do ship to store so you again can save yourself on that shipping fee. Dollar Tree also has some of the best candle holders, candlesticks. These black and white ones are absolutely some of my favorites. These clear ones have been around for a while, but these clear ones are brand new, and I am so excited to see what some of you do with them. Dollar Tree always seems to have some new gems every year added to their gardening section, and this year is no different. Before we talk about the new stuff, let's talk about this old favorite first. This is a stacking pot. It actually holds 3 pots in one. It is so cool. So what you do is you grab a couple of these and you cross them over each other and stack them, and you are actually able to get like 6 different groupings in there. So you can do like smaller flowers, herbs. It is fantastic. You may have already seen this in the cleaning department to hold like your brooms and mops. It is fantastic. Well, Dollar Tree gave us one for our rakes and shovels. I think that is pretty awesome, and for that $1.25 price, I know the broom and mop one works so well. I'm hoping this one works just as well. I need to test it out and I'll let you know. Speaking of shovels and rakes, this is brand new to Dollar Tree. I don't even have it at my store yet. I know some people do. I want to know if this is good or not. If you have tried it, please let me know because the idea of it is fantastic. And if it is good, the price is unbelievable. Now, Dollar Tree brings out seeds every year, and if you've tried them, I know you already know they're good, but you guys, I always question that until Megan from Glue Guns and Roses has told me and shown me photographic evidence that these things are really good. You toss them in the ground, you water them, you let Mother Nature do her thing, and then you end up with some good produce. So, yeah, pick up the seeds at Dollar Tree. This is definitely one of those items that Dollar Tree just slid in. And you guys, it is so good. I was so excited to see this. It is a plastic belle cloche. You can use this to protect your plants. You can use it decoratively. It is so good. These plant trolleys are another must get from Dollar Tree. They have 4 little wheels on the bottom of them so you can roll around like heavy plants, but you can also use them in other ways. They are just fantastic. These plant clips are another one of those items you're going to want to snatch up because they're going to have so many other purposes beyond just using them for your plants. Now, if you're into fairy gardens, Dollar Tree definitely has a wide variety of different little figurines that you can get to create a very cute and whimsical fairy garden. This year, they're going with more of a nautical theme. Last year, they had a very sweet treat little theme that I thought was adorable. So if this is your thing, make sure you grab it. Now, the card prices at my Dollar Tree did not change prices. You can still find cards for $1 or 2 for $1, and I still think that is a steal of a deal. So that is my favorite place to buy cards, no matter what the occasion is. You should always check out the party supplies at Dollar Tree before you look anywhere else because they have a fantastic selection. These confetti cannons are brand new and you get 2 for $1.25. Everywhere else I was looking, the best price I could find was $2 for just 1. Garland is one of my favorite backdrops for parties, and this foiled garland is stunning. Dollar Tree is definitely the place to pick up balloons because they have such a huge assortment. You have foiled, you have pastel, you have bold, you have patterned. But if you pick up some of their balloons, you want to make sure that you also grab these plastic sticks to put them on because then you can just stab them into your yard. These are great. These birthday banners are brand new to Dollar Tree. You have 4 different styles to choose from, and they are huge. Anywhere else, you would be paying at least $10, so you definitely want to snatch them for that $1.25. If you are throwing a party on a budget, but you don't want it to look like it's on a budget, check out the party theme section at Dollar Tree because it is fantastic. They have thought of everything from plates to party favors to banners, everything and anything. You have unicorn, Barbie, Lego, dinosaur. It is so much fun. It is so creative. You will love it. And don't forget to check out their helium balloons because you would definitely pay triple the price anywhere else. Dollar Tree is my favorite place to pick up gift bags no matter what the occasion is. Some of my favorite bags to also get are their cellophane bags that you can put gift baskets in. They can come in packs of 1, 2, or 3 depending on what size or what style of bag you are getting. Fantastic deals. These clear ones are the ones I normally get because I find that they work with almost anything that I'm doing. These popcorn containers make the perfect basket anytime you're doing any sort of like a movie themed basket or even like a popcorn themed basket. I absolutely love these. The dupes in the beauty section are unbelievable and will save you a ton of money. But I have a quick PSA first. If you see this shampoo massager, please skip it. It is a piece of junk. You want to get this silicone one instead. It is so much better and worth that $1.25. And if you have never used a shampoo massager, head massager before, I highly recommend it. It is an experience that you will love. You will feel like your hair is so clean. And if you happen to have a child, grandchild, niece, nephew that struggles with washing your hair, this will make their job a lot easier too. When you see this shadow switch, you want to snatch it up for you or anyone you know that wears makeup because it is such a great deal at that $1.25. The original color switch is actually $18, so you are saving yourself $16.75. Another great product is this makeup vanisher. It helps remove your makeup and it is a dupe for the makeup eraser. Now the makeup eraser is $20 and I actually have the original one. Now the difference between the Dollar Tree one and the original is the Dollar Tree one is only half the size of the original and it's not quite as thick, but I have used the Dollar Tree one and I will tell you that it works just fine. It washes up great. I've actually washed it a couple of times and I highly recommend it. Now I did see it online and you can order it in quantities of 4, which is actually how I would get it, or I would pick it up in store that way. But if you don't see it in store, 100% this is one of those things I would order online, ship it to store to avoid those shipping costs, because I like to have more than just one of them, but it definitely has my seal of approval. By any chance, have you tried the brushes or the sponges yet? I would love to know what your thoughts are if you have. The lip scrubber is a no for me unless someone can tell me why I need it. Right now, I think my finger does a better job and it's free. Dollar Tree has outpriced themselves when it comes to most of their food. When you look at the candy, you can get a better price at Walmart now. When it comes to like their smaller cereals, you've always been able to get a better price. However, when it comes to these large cereal boxes, that $1.25 is still a steal of a deal and you want to grab those because you would pay $3.50 in store for a box that size. Definitely a good deal. Not everything in the tool section is worth your $1.25, but when you find a real gem, it is fantastic. These hooks are a longtime favorite, absolutely love them, and you get 5 of them for that $1.25. This paint set is brand new and it is great. All the things that you get for that $1.25 are fantastic alone, but when you add them together, it is amazing. Whether you just use one of the items or all of the items, you are getting a steal of the deal. I would grab a few of these. Did you know that the tool section sold foam brushes 8 in a pack and the crafter square sold them 6 in a pack? So make sure that you pick up your foam brushes in the tool section. Super glue is another great brand that you can find at the Dollar Tree. I would never forget about our 4-legged friends. If you like to walk your animal or travel, these collapsible balls are fantastic. You want to grab one of these. I also really love the fact that they have bags because this is such a good deal and they have a variety of colors and patterns. You can get whatever makes your heart happy. Another thing I really love are the dog toys. Now, yes, do I think these are fantastic for your animal? I do, but I also think that you can use these for decor in your home. I actually really love this one because I think it makes a great rope to go around a curtain. It's very stylish, so sometimes you can see beyond just what its purpose is. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you have hit that subscribe button. I went ahead and selected another video that I think you will enjoy. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!